everyone. We are here with Maryann, and today she is going to share her investing journey with us and hopefully get some of you off the fence if you've been scared to commit to out-of-state investing. Maryann invests out-of-state, and we're going to hear her story today. Maryann, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you live, and what got you started down the path of wanting to invest in rental properties?
I'm Maryann. Hi. I live in California, so I'm a nurse, and I've been interested in investing in rental properties for a couple years now. I haven't really dived in until recently. So I met Casey online and just kind of felt like I needed to get myself out of analysis paralysis and sign myself up for her program.
Love it. So what kind of research had you done prior to joining the program? So a lot of people will say that they've, been on BiggerPockets, or maybe they took a little boot camp, or they read a lot of books, listened to podcasts. What kind of research did you do to prepare yourself for the investing world?
Oh, I listened to a lot of podcasts, BiggerPockets. I read a lot of audibles about real estate investing, a lot of finance books. Talked to a lot of people, spoke to a lot of realtors out of state. And so I just kind of felt like it was an avenue that I wanted to take and pursue more.
Do you feel like all of your research and your audibles and all that helped prepare you to buy your first rental property?
Yeah, I think it kind of got me excited. It got me more interested. The more that I learned, the more interested I wanted to learn more about it. So I just felt like I needed something else. I felt like I needed a mentor somehow. Someone told my hand. So
yes.
I wanted to look for a program and I found yours. So
why rental properties? What do everyone's got different reasons for why, they invest in stocks, or what their goals are for cash flow, or wanting to retire earlier, so limit their income. So what were you hoping that rental properties would do for you?
More for like building generational wealth. I wanted to try and like diversify my portfolio. I have the 401k, I have the retirement accounts, but I felt like real estate was a way to learn something where you can actually build more wealth and gain more passive income by having rental homes. So I just felt like that was an avenue that was interesting.
Awesome. So through our months that we had together, you live in California and you bought a house out of state. So we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm curious to know, Maryann, what parts of the whole process, my course, my coaching, what did you like the most, or what benefited you the most from the program?
Oh, I really valued the one-on-one with you, just having a face-to-face interview, or even a meeting like once every couple weeks was very valuable. It just kind of got me out of my seat to do things. Otherwise, I just would be sitting down and staring at the wall. But just having you there to answer any questions and not feel bad about it or feel like I'm taking all your time. Like I could just either talk to you through our Zoom calls or even email you, and you would like be so responsive. So I thought that was really helpful because sometimes you ask your friends or sometimes you ask random people questions, you kind of feel bad, but with you're always so open and giving. And I appreciated that about the program.
Thank you, Maryann. That's sweet. I know I didn't tell you I was going to ask you that. So let's hear about it. Tell everyone, I already know all the answers, but tell everyone that's watching about your rental property, where it's at, maybe any of the markets that you kind of researched before you chose where you bought, and then tell us all about the property.
Yeah, so I researched mostly, like I first started in Indianapolis. I kind of built a team there, and I had a realtor who wasn't the best, and then you referred me to another great one. which I appreciated. But the numbers weren't working. I just couldn't find anything that was within my price range that would cash flow over 300. So I looked in different markets, and I found Kansas City to be an up and coming market that would meet the standards of cash flow. So I pretty much networked, looked online, looked on BiggerPockets, found a realtor. From there, my realtor connected me with property manager. I interviewed a lot of different ones as well. So I kind of figured out like which one fit my needs. And from there, I just kind of built a team, and we found a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house in Kansas City. I got it for $95,000. It was listed for $100,000. And so after all my fixed expenses and property management, I'm hoping to get about $360 in cash flow per month. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So a few things I want to reiterate for everyone who's watching. People say you can't find good houses under 100,000. People say in today's market, you know, you're going to be paying way more than asking. And this property you just bought recently within the past few months, you got it for $5,000 under asking price. It was $95,000. So it was even under 100,000. And I think you put what, 25% down?
Yeah.
Yeah. 25% down, because that's kind of the standard now for everyone who's listening. 2025, 20, you're going to be paying more points. So we got 25% down and cash flowing $365 a month.
Yep. Pretty much. Yeah.
That is amazing returns. That's amazing. So I am really proud of you for that. And I know everyone always asks me, you know, well, can I get a house under 100,000 nowadays? And it's like, yes, you can.
Oh yeah, I know. I was surprised that I found it, and I was like, oh, let's give it a try. So,
and how much money did you put into it, fixing it up?
Oh, just about like 2,000, and it was just cosmetics. So it was pretty much, I got like a, inspector, even a foundation specialist, and for the age of the home, it was still in good condition. So we just have to do the cosmetics, and that was about it.
It looks great too. And so far it's on the market for rent, and you're asking 900, and you bought it for 95. So that's pretty dang close to the 1% rule.
Yeah.
I mean,
excited.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So I'm sure you're going to get a great tenant. It looks really good.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, it does look really nice. We just got to fix that front photo we talked about. I think that would help it. Yeah. So what are your plans for the future with what's your next step for your rental property journey?
Yeah, I definitely want to buy more. Once this is rented, I'm definitely going to start saving up for the next one. So trying to try different types of investing, maybe a duplex, or one day maybe Airbnb. So we'll see. I'll stay in my market for now, but eventually I wouldn't mind one day investing in my own hometown, which is Sacramento. So we'll see.
I love it. So curious to know, Maryann, do you think now that you've gone through my program and you've gotten experience with your first one, that you could go out and do it on your own without me?
That's hard. I'm going to miss all of our calls and you always being there, but I think so. I mean, you've really taught me the foundations of how to analyze properties, who to call, what questions to ask. And if I'm ever lost, I know you're there, even as an email, or even if I needed to talk, I know you're always there. So I just feel like, I built a friend as well through all this. So I'm so thankful. And I hope we keep in touch. I hope that we can continue learning from each other. I've definitely been learning so much from your program and from your page and from your YouTubes. I feel like all of the content has been so helpful in myself in actually getting up and finding a property of my own. So I'm so thankful for that.
Well, thank you. It has been wonderful working with you. I've enjoyed all of our meetings. You definitely have a friend. It's hard to talk with someone for like 5-6 months and then say, see you later.
Yeah. It's not goodbye.
No, it's not goodbye. It's not goodbye. You can always email me.
Yes.
So what would you say, Maryann, to the people that are watching this are likely watching this because they're curious to learn more about me. They want to know if I'm a scammer. They want to know if I really help people or not. And they're curious to know if the investment is worth the program, you know, worth their money, and if I actually get results from my students. So the people that are watching you and I talk right now, what would you say to them to get them off the fence and join the program and jump into getting their first rental? What would you say?
I would definitely tell anyone who's interested and hesitant about buying their first rental to just even contact you, ask questions, look at your program, and understand that it's a really good program because it's 5 months, not only one-on-one, but also you provide very helpful content that you made regarding property management, fixer-uppers, you know, how to find a team, how to make a team. I think the content is really helpful. So I just, you know, anyone who's interested, just call Casey and ask her about the program and sign up just to help yourself get your first rental property. She will help you all the way.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Maryann.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything, Casey.
Thank you.